My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
Now, how would your life change if you could earn $109,000 to $436,000 in just 8 weeks from right now? Introducing an internet gold mine. Welcome to Domain Coast Club.
Is AshMax for everyone? No! Absolutely no. It's for members who are determined, who are big dreamers, who are big thinkers with a positive attitude, who would have a good gratitude for the creators or whoever invited them.
AshMax is a ground floor opportunity at this point. Some feature about AshMax is the fact that you have a 7-day free period.
Money, 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 money. Money.
Be ready.
Profusion's remarkably powerful robotic system is the only tool you need to start cashing in now.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
Hello, everyone, and how are you all doing today? I hope that you're all having a fabulous, amazing day today, and that you are ready to get into who is Ash Mufara really. We are going to be doing another deep dive into his history. His long history of scams. We're going to start with his education and his personal life, and then get into all the scams that he has been doing. And today, I know you guys are thinking, Queen, we've done this. We've done this before, Queen. But today, the reason why we're doing it is because I want you to see how similar all of these opportunities of his past actually are. I know I've covered his education in the past and all the scams he's been in the past, and we've kind of deep dove them. Today we're going to be doing like an overview of everything, and I'm going to be showing you his marketing materials that he made for each one of the things that he was in, almost all of them. And I again want you to see just how similar all of these are, because Ash Mufara, in my opinion, has been doing the exact same scam since about 2011, and it has just been the same scam, just renamed. Maybe a new LLC has been created, or it's off the back of another scam that he's attached to. But it's pretty much just the same thing over and over again. And I think it's important to stress that right now as Ash Mufara gets ready to essentially shut down OnPassive now and start up his Fusion Technologies LLC with the mod. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We got a lot to go through today, and I'm going to be showing you things that maybe you haven't seen before. Alves is in it to scam it, as always. There have been 10 gifted memberships from me given out on the channel. Congratulations if you got one. Sarah Locklear, I think you're lost. Please see yourself out, though. Chris says, it was funny listening to Chris and Marty on Monday explaining that Vibe is a scam that has the same problems as on Passive. No products, no money, no back office, and hoping no one saw the parallels. I think we're going to be looking at that tomorrow. Hello, Salami. Salami says, hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. And Feral Tracy is here. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Ash Fusion is massive. Primo the Boxer says. He sounds about 14 years old. Yeah, he's like screaming at us in that one, isn't he? Ash Mufara, MIT. Yeah, we'll get into that. Don't worry. Come to my free seminar. I'm okay. Good day, Queen of Karma and naysayers. May says, catch you on the replay tonight. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you're watching this on replay later, that you get to relax, put your feet up at the end of a good day, you know? My dream on Passive. I love you, Mr. Ash, sir. Yeah, see, this is why it's important that we do this. Spoiler alert, Ash is a master scammer. Seems that way, doesn't it? Hello, Sam Fusion T. Good to see you. Good to see you. Wash, rinse, repeat. Exactly. Exactly. Ash reused the same catchphrases too. Apparently, right? Apparently. So let's kind of start at the beginning. Let's start with Ash's education. I think that's where we need to start. Hello, Violet. Good to see you. Tribe of naysayers. Next time, spell tribe with a Y. So, who is Ash Mufara? His education. This is Ash's old LinkedIn. It's about 3 LinkedIns ago. He does tend to have a different LinkedIn for almost all the scams he's a part of. In fact, that's a great starting point. If you're researching what he's up to, go look his name up on LinkedIn. All of his LinkedIns pop up from all his past scams. It's a good starting point, you know? And as you can see, he is calling himself a master affiliate, marketing systems creator, artificial intelligence. Not sure if he's saying he has that or if he knows how to make that, plus 3D printing partner. And you're going to see that this is from back when he was in GDI Fusion, which we'll talk about in a moment. Hello, Jelly Snack. Good to see you. Oh, goody. We will learn how Ash earned his title of Lord of the Internet, sir. Yes. But what you'll also notice on this LinkedIn is that it lists a university, and that is American Intercontinental University. And this is an important university to kind of look into. So this is their homepage for their online Masters in Information Technology, which is what Ash claims that he took at American Intercontinental University. And as you can see, it says, Online Masters in Information Technology. American Intercontinental University's online Masters in Information Technology programs are designed for working professionals who want to advance their knowledge in the field of information technology. AIU's dynamic, flexible curriculum adapts to changes in the field. This online Masters Technology program combines essential technology with business and management so that you can continue to expand your knowledge. The intelligence is definitely artificial. So it goes on to explain the Masters in Information Technology degree benefits, how they have an online cybersecurity master's degree, an online data analytics master's degree, an online IT management master's degree, and then it also says online IT master's degree. And if you want, you can totally come back to this or pause to read it. If I sit here and just read this all out to you, you're going to be incredibly bored. And you're going to be like, Queen, what are you doing? I've already done it, by the way, in the past. So I'm not just like skipping over this This is all pretty normal. It looks pretty standard for what you would see on any university outline of a program. Like on their website, it looks pretty normal when you're reading through it. There's not much that really like sticks out to me. Again, this isn't a hard thing to really make. And if you do want to stop and read more information on it, you can pause and read it, like I said, or you can go and check out one of my other deep dives in which I actually did sit here and read the whole thing to you. That's up to you. But what you need to know is that there are 4 main programs at this American Intercontinental University, as you can see right here. This is their program list for any type of master degree program, allegedly in information technology, right? This was back when AIU was not accredited. Well, sort of. We'll get into that. Don't worry. So they have information technology, MSIT. Information technology, MSIT, concentration in cybersecurity. Information technology, MSIT, concentration in data analytics. And information technology, MSIT, concentration in IT management. And the one thing that might be sticking out to you is how if you go to American Intercontinental University and you take one of these programs, you're going to have what is called an MSIT. So apparently that's what they call their masters in information technology. It's not MIT, it's MSIT, which I find quite interesting because if you look at the education section of Ash's LinkedIn, it has American Intercontinental University, Masters of Information Technology and E-commerce, which I don't really see that as a thing. But then it says MIT in brackets. And I just thought that that was interesting because usually you would call it by what it's called based on the university. So I'm not sure which term is correct, but, you know, it's just something to kind of have in your knowledge base. AIU was a degree mill. Ash bragged that he was the first ever to get their MIT in 4 months. Duh, if you pay enough, you get a fake piece of paper. Violet says, funny Ash didn't seem to learn any one of those things. Not a single freaking thing. Right? It's like you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know that he apparently has a master's in information technology at all, based on what we know today. Hello, Sherry. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. MIT. Yes, yes. Now, some of us do believe that he has put the MIT there as a way to trick people into thinking that he went to MIT. He has stated that in the past. He's also stated in the past on webinars that he graduated from Harvard, which you will not find on any of his LinkedIns. Probably because if he put that on his LinkedIn and he didn't go there, somebody at Harvard would have an issue with it on LinkedIn and possibly bring that up to him. Did you guys know, by the way, that LinkedIn is like now the new Facebook for boomers and that they're having like drama and stuff over there? So like maybe he didn't really want to put that on his LinkedIn page. That makes sense, right? I'm like, yeah, maybe he decided not to lie on LinkedIn about Harvard. But he does have it saying this MIT. Now, if you go to the Chicago Tribune, you're going to notice, okay, again, I want you to pay attention to the date, 2000 to 2002. He says that's when he went there. That's when he did this. So in 2021, which would have been apparently right in the middle of him going to school, the Chicago Tribune, August 22nd, posted this article. Career Education School put on probation after evaluation. The U.S. Department of Education is investigating the concerns about the company's schools, preventing career education from making acquisitions or adding locations until the review is completed. The company also is fighting numerous lawsuits brought by current and former students alleging other misdeeds, such as poor instruction, incompetent faculty, and financial aid fraud. So that's not good. And if you don't know, American Intercontinental University here is one of career education's, one of their schools. Hi, Joe. Good to see you. I hope you have a good day. The Federal Trade Commission also has an article up on their site that was posted June 9th of 2021 saying FTC sends nearly $30 million in refunds to people tricked into enrolling by school operators' lead generators. Career Education Corporation, the one that runs the American Intercontinental University, refund distribution averaging more than $3,700 per person is the largest per person average in agency's history. It goes on to say the Federal Trade Commission is sending nearly $30 million in refunds to people tricked by agents working on behalf of Career Education Corporation, currently operating as Perdo CEO or Perdo CEO. I'm not really sure. Perdocio. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that Education Corporation, the operator of several post-secondary schools. CEC's lead generators trick consumers into providing their information and enrolling at CEC schools using a variety of deceptive methods, including pretending to be U.S. military recruiters, which that ain't cool, or affiliated with the military, almost like faking being a veteran, and that's fucked up, and falsely promising to provide assistance with job placement and various public benefits, according to the FTC's complaint. And like, I looked into this further. There was a whole Reddit thread with a whole bunch of people getting together to gather evidence of all the lies that the school had told them to get them to go. And it was, most of them had gone to American Intercontinental University. There was all kinds of complaints on the websites. Like, it was a pretty big thing that happened. So it says, in 2019, SEC and its subsidiaries, American Intercontinental University, Inc., AIU Online, LLC, Marlin Acquisition Corporation, Colorado Technical University, Inc., and Colorado Tech, Inc., settled FTC charges that they used lead generators to engage in illicit conduct to market their schools. The FTC also charged that both CEC and its lead generators illegally called people registered on the National Do Not Call Registry. So they were also like spamming people that had been like, please don't call me with these calls. And I don't know about that National Do Not Call Registry. It kind of sucks because although it does work for ethical sales companies, they actually won't call you if you're like, don't call me back. an ethical company will put you on a do not call list. I've worked for several that do phone calls trying to sell things. And they're like, if a person says no, please don't call back, like, actually, please put them in a do not call back list. Like, we don't want to be harassing people. But then there's some scammy things out here that got a hold of the National Do Not Call Registry, and then they sell it on like the dark web to other scammers who then use it to basically call people, use it as a contact, how they sell people's data and information to do the scam calls and everything. So it's like, it's kind of a toss up on if you should do the National Do Not Call Registry or not. That's kind of a personal decision. It unfortunately does not always mean that you're safe from scams. Although, like I said, it does protect you from ethical companies not calling you with sales. Does this mean that AIU graduates were unable to get a good job in their field of study because they received a poor education and had to turn to a life of scamming to make a living? Yes, partially. I don't know about the turning to life of scamming. Maybe that was just Ash's story, I believe. I hope, anyway. But there was a lot of, they were promised that close to the end of their graduation, they would be set up with like job prospects, or at least be set up with placements during their schooling. And this did not happen. So when they were starting to graduate, if they were going to this school, they would like get a hold of the school and be like, hey, like, can we set up for me to have a job placement, or are you going to help me find a job? And then the school would just basically be like, no, we're not going to do that. You're going to have to do that all on your own. And a lot of people went to these schools here because they promised that they would help them with the job search at the end of the road. So a lot of people ended up with like these huge debts to pay for the school, and then, like you said, a crappy kind of education, and also no job. And they thought they were going to graduate with a good education and a job. So, and then apparently the universities would just be like, no, sorry, we're not doing that. And they wouldn't even like give much information. Like, they were kind of assholes to everyone about it. So this looks like a deep, deep rabbit hole. I feel sorry for the people that got screwed trying to better themselves. It is, though. There actually is a whole deep rabbit hole into all of these fake schools, especially the ones that offer online courses. You got to be very careful with. It's a whole thing. So many scams there. So it goes on to say that the FTC is mailing approximately $30 million to more than 8,000 recipients that day. So like 8,000 people got fucked over by these universities. The average refund is more than $3,700 per person, the largest per person average in the agency's history. People who receive checks should deposit or cash their checks within 90 days, blah, blah, blah. It goes on to let them know how to get a hold of it. If you were going to these schools at this time. So this was in 2019, this one. So this school had basically been in trouble with the FTC and going back and forth with being accredited from 2019 until like 2022. I also found this, which is more recent. So as you can see, it's from October 25th of 2024. And this is somebody who is going into the scam of online universities. And they wrote a whole article on it. And part of the article caught my attention because it says here, I sat down for an interview with a former sales representative for American Intercontinental University who really opened my eyes. She said that these schools, like the University of Phoenix and American Intercontinental University, can barely be called universities. So, yes, there was, the FTC did do like a lawsuit, did get them refunds. And that will be similar with other scams that we know about if the FTC or SEC goes after them. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. My Love on Passive founder, Bangladesh. All right. Thank goodness Academy will soon be here to clean up the online educational world. Hello, Andy Cruz, GM. Good to see you. So, yeah, this isn't exactly great news about this university. They offer cut-rate educations, and their degrees are very misleading. Students go in expecting dedicated training in history or English or whatever their selected major is. But all too often, they're given boilerplate business and marketing classes, with one or two classes related to their majors thrown into the curriculum. Some people think that maybe they're being trained to then be a sales representative for the university. And it might be a little bit of a scam going on with that. So that's just something to keep in mind. But I thought it was interesting that even in 2024, October, this is still being talked about. And somebody that was once a sales representative for that specific university is speaking out and like telling us, no, this is not a university. Yeah, you know, that's again, not that we needed any more proof, but you can go and you can Google American Intercontinental University. And I promise you, like on the first page, you'll be like, holy shit, like there's a lot. There's a lot. So I'm pretty sure we can call this one a scammy university. At AIU, they show up, log into a site like Academy and get all their education. Probably is something like that. I mean, it doesn't sound like the teachers were even professionals or anything. So very, very iffy. We have all that going on with the FTC. We have them having problems with their accreditation. We have this former sales representative going, yeah, this is a scam. And like I said, if you go, you can read Reddit posts of people that went to the university speaking out, showing proof of things. So I think we can call it a scammy university. I think we can do that. We're at that point where it's like, yeah, no, this isn't looking like a legit thing. And again, thinking that this is where Ash's education allegedly came from, it maybe explains why he doesn't appear to have a master's in information technology. You know? But then I found this article as well, which was written in August 2023. I'm sure Ash paid someone to write this after he got the SEC litigation and was like, I need to do some damage control here. Please write a nice article about me. And it's on one of those biography sites. There's a few of them out there that do biographies on random internet people. Apparently even YouTubers get write-ups done on them. It's interesting. And it states, at 38 years old, Ash Mufara stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs approximately 78 kilograms. Mm-hmm. He brings a wealth of experience to his role as CEO of GoFounders and OnPassive. How nice. In his early life and education, it says, born into a loving family, Ash Mufara developed a passion for IT services and IT consulting from a young age. Ash excelled academically and pursued a degree in computer science from the University of California, Berkeley. Ash Mufara, who has 2 children and a supportive and beautiful wife who stands beside him every step of the way. They work together, but there is not much information about her. But what caught my attention, and probably also like Violet's attention, was that then they say that he got a degree in computer science from University of California, Berkeley. And I have no clue where this came from. This is the only source that I can find that states that this is where he got his degree. I couldn't find any information. I couldn't find any old LinkedIn's of his or any old social media posts of his that were like, hey, I went to the University of California, Berkeley. You know, so I don't really know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Berkeley. Yes, Berkeley, apparently. Apparently. How about his blood type and blank? I don't know. I don't know. They didn't tell us that. Thank God. Thank God. So that was a little bit weird. I went looking everywhere. I don't know if maybe he just told this interviewer that. Maybe he doesn't want to tell people that he went to American Intercontinental University anymore, because now he doesn't even list an education at all on his LinkedIn. It just says he's the CEO of OnPassive. He might be a little mad that we looked into his education and found information. I don't know. But there's this as well. So for transparency's sake, I thought I would also show you this. And then this is interesting. It says his wife, Asmahan Mufara, is the co-founder and co-owner of OnPassive. And she has been an integral part of their shared success. And I was kind of like, interesting. Interesting. They must have read the lawsuit. And there's Ash with a picture of his kids. He has two sons and a wife. So that is who Ash really is in terms of his education. That is his educational background, everything that you can find on it. And then, as I stated, he also claims that he went to Harvard. But again, you can't find any proof of that anywhere. I think he went to American Intercontinental University and now he's embarrassed. But that's okay, because he still went on to have a career, somewhat of a career. Maybe a career is a strong word. I'll let you decide for yourself. His info is all over the place, right? I bet she regrets the decision to be co-owner of OnPassive. Probably. So, who is Ash Mufara really? His background. Ash has quite a background in MLMs. Quite an extensive MLM background. So I think we should go through it. Now, I can't find much information about Primerica. He claimed to have been in this in his past, and I can't find much information on it. So we're going to start in 2005 with Global Domains International, also known as GDI. Co-owner, his accomplice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sadly, Ash has overachieved by $1 billion for an AIU graduate. Maybe that's where his ego comes from. I don't know. So, Ash Mufara has been significantly involved with Global Domains International, GDI, a company specializing in domain name registration and website services. Interesting, right? Right. Ash Mufara has been recognized as a leading affiliate marketer for GDI, achieving the status of master affiliate, which is the highest you can go, and top producer. He allegedly signed up 100 people per week after signing up 300 his very first week. That gave him some bonus, and then allegedly he's been signing up 100 people since then. So here is Ash's contact information at the time, listing him as master affiliate, as you can see, and top producer at Global Domains International. Talks about how he's based out of Orlando, Florida, US, and he is from Palestine. Where in Palestine? I don't know. I don't care. But right now, he's in Florida. Here is the GDI leaderboard post that calls him the GDI leaderboard king, Ash Mufara. It says, Ash Mufara, one-off opportunity. All of us in GDI know that when we look at the leaderboard the last few months, one name stands out above the rest. Ash Mufara. No one else week after week signs up close to 100 prospects every week. We all know 100 signups means $2,000 in bonus, plus the extra $100 in monthly income. Can you afford to miss this? Well, today, Ash has partnered with Hot4 GDI to bring you his automated sign-up system. Limited time offer. It will stop at the end of this weekend, if not before, once we reach the limit. Time is ticking. Get over there now to Hot4 GDI. Offer stops at midnight, Sunday, May 4th, unless before. And this was actually written in May of 2008. So he was in GDI for several years. In fact, some of his stuff claims that he is still in GDI to this day. And this is the first time that you see mention of Ash starting his own thing. And at this time, his own thing was called Hot4 GDI. So I want to show you a video that he made called Fast Income with GDI by Mr. Ash Mufara, MIT. And yes, he put the MIT in the name of the video. Yes, he did. You are about to view some massive facts. Only responsible people allowed 18 years or more. I think he means 18 years old, not you have to be responsible for 18 plus years. Again, this is GDI 2009. Time for action. Work for a short time.
Be ready.
It's Ash. Special invitation. Are you ready? Call for action. Global Domains International. Woo! I think it's funny. It says 70s cosmetics and housewares. In the 80s, it was vitamins and herbal remedies. The 90s, long distance and legal services. And then, I don't know what this is about. January 2009, 2010, 2015. I'm not. Woo! People who were positioned well in the 80s became millionaires. People who were positioned well in the 90s became billionaires. What do you think is going to happen in the next few years? 10 facts. Fact 1. There are over 1.55 billion people are going online every day. What? It's a weird sentence. There are over 1.55 billion people are going. All right. Fact 2. There, 200 to 300 million people are online every hour during the 24 hours. I think he means each hour 200 to 300 million people go online. That's weird. Fact 3. There will be 3 billion people online in the next future, or in the near future, couple of years. Source, trust him, bro. Fact 4. Those people will need their own internet identity to communicate online, a domain name. And yeah, it's a .ws domain. Fact 5. 7,000 people became millionaires from online businesses in 1 year, 2005. Between the ages of 23 to 78 years old. Work duration under 5 years. Okay. Fact 6. According to CNN, someone starts a home-based business every 11 seconds. I guess that time the source is CNN, but I have no way of checking if they said that. Fact 7. .com domains are almost gone. Take it. Fact 8. It took .com 14 years to sell first 100 million domains. Now they're all taken. Fact 9. 500 million domains will be sold before 2015. Fact 10. GDI.WS affiliates will be the biggest MLM in the industry. I don't know if that's fact. What do you think is the next boom? Yeah, boom, baby. Isn't the right time that you start taking advantage of the WS/GDI business opportunity? It will boom with you or without you. Don't miss out. We missed it, guys. What do you get? Domain name. Hosting for the domain. A back office. Interesting. An invite system. 20 websites. Oh, back then he promised everyone 20 websites. Now he just tells people that they're only getting one website. All done for you instantly. Poor Dawn. And a website builder, 10 email accounts with your domain, support, financial freedom, residual income, unlimited, and exciting bonuses. These are seriously poorly worded facts. I don't even know if they're facts. I don't think so. 50,000 exclusive hot leads, like, targeted traffic, daily training, an illegal income claim that states $3,905 or $3,330 monthly income for life. I don't know why we make $600 less for some reason. It doesn't explain. And much more. The bottom line, money, money, money. 5 times 5 equals 3,905 monthly for life. 6 times 6 equals 9,330 monthly for life. Again, I don't understand what we're doing. 10 times 10 equals 111,110 monthly for life. That's just a lot of illegal income claims here. What is going on? GDI University. Sign up now. Free! Successful people make good decisions early in their life and manage those decisions to the rest of their life. Again, very, very badly worded. A man who has to be convinced to act before he acts is not a man of action. How long did it take you to sit down and come up with that one, Ash? That one sounds like what Ash would have come up with. All glory comes from daring to begin. All right. We need Marty to explain the math to us. We do. All right. Luck is a residue of design. People talk about good luck, random capitals everywhere. People talk about good luck and bad luck, I believe. However, good luck is what happens when opportunity meets preparation. GDI top team. Thank you to our massive success, Mr. Ash Mufara, MIT. It's all about the mint. Don't wait another minute. And then just has the university again a few times. And that is the video. That's the video. There's another one. There's another one that is online opportunity GDI leaderboard top team bonuses. Think on the TikTok account. I can think again. Join wealthteam.com. What happened to .ws? Oh, I guess we're doing .com. Lord, that was painful. That was very, very painful. But those were the videos that Ash was releasing in the 2009s. Make it stop. Yeah, it was awful. That was awful. Awful. I also found this that says Ash Mufara is the founder of AshMax, a fairly new network marketing opportunity, combined with Global Domains International, or GDI. He has been known in the industry by some for a little while, specifically for his success in GDI, where he was signing up over 100 prospects per week. So he's very proud of that. Very, very proud. Hello, Thomas. Good to see you. It reminds you of a Flash-based text adventure. So you're like, what's AshMax? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking. They're like, I didn't quit. We'll just pretend. So AshMax was created by Ash in 2010. It was a marketing system developed by Ash Mufara, a top recruiter for Global Domains International. Launched around 2010, the system aimed to assist individuals in building a recurring monthly income by integrating two programs, GDI and Freeway to Success. Freeway to Success is a network marketing company founded by Doc Lett in Decatur, Alabama. I don't know if I said that right. FTS offers access to a monthly updated ebook library, discounts through restaurant.com, and a U.S. pharmacy card providing savings on prescriptions. The company operated on a 5x5 matrix compensation plan where members earn commissions based on a structure of 5 direct recruits, each bringing in 5 new subscribers up to 5 levels deep. While the AshMax system itself was free, participants were required to pay monthly fees totaling $20. You had to pay $10 for GDI and $5 for FTS. Members were also expected to sponsor at least 5 new members within 20 days to remain active in the system. So participation required financial commitments to the integrated programs and adherence to specific recruitment targets. AshMax was designed to support individuals who had previously struggled with online home-based businesses pattern by offering a structured approach to building income through established programs. Reports indicate that AshMax ceased operations shortly after its launch. While specific reasons for its shutdown are not well documented, the system's reliance on recruitment and its multi-level marketing structure may have contributed to its decline, along with it being Ash that ran it, right? Some believe that AshMax was put on hold until Ash Mufara's next venture, and OnPassive is even a rebranding of AshMax. We have been told Ash rage quit AshMax and started his next venture shortly thereafter. Either way, it ceased its operations shortly after its launch. Wasn't around for very long. I quote the great philosopher, Charles Barkley. That was terrible. Terrible. I did not say Decatur. AshMax. I'm resisting the temptation to call it Remax to the max. I don't even know if he was intelligent enough to make that a slogan. So here is a post in July of 2010 of someone posting up promoting AshMax. If you know who Ash Mufara is, GDI #1 top marketer, then you know he is the real deal. Ash Mufara has developed a new system, AshMax. Invite 5 people and earn $22,300 per month. We're just full of illegal income claims in this. Watch the webinar and listen to the owner of AshMax, Ash Mufara, what he says about this system. Link. Join us to get the highest position in AshMax and begin your quest to $22,000 a month. Contact me when you get in so we can get your earnings started right now. Let's get started. And then AshMax.com there. Posted. This was the AshMax compensation plan. Again, it was a 5x5 matrix. And as you can see, you had like the choice of doing FTS basic or gold. And then you also did GDI. And again, it went by signing up 5 people. So it would be like, you sign up 5 people, who sign up 5 people, who sign up 5 people, you know, that kind of thing. This is a part of the website, and it explained who is behind AshMax. There it is, CEO and founder, Mr. Ash Mufara of AshMax. I mean, it's named after him, but in case you needed more proof, here it is. If Ash was a solid recruiter like that for GDI, why isn't he still breaking records? Makes you wonder, huh? I have to find my cat. I don't know. Listening to Ash stuff makes me have random thoughts. That's all he has is random thoughts, it seems. So now I have this video entitled AshMax, Everything You Need to Know, GDI Ash Mufara Extra Income. And it's only a couple minutes long, but I am going to warn my headphone users. If you're listening to me, you should have already know when to turn it down. But just, it's a lot.
That's for everyone? No! Absolutely no. It's for members who are determined, who are big dreamers, who are big thinkers with a positive attitude, who would have a good gratitude for the creators or whoever invited them. Focus on the possibilities, not limitations. See the glass half full, not half empty.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the first time that Ash Mufara records his voice on the internet. And yes, he is literally screaming at us at the top of his lungs the entire time.
Okay? We have, just to be so accurate, so picky one more time with whom we pick to join us in AshMax. We don't want to have hard time. We don't want annoying people. We don't want people to grump and whine and this and that. It's so simple. 1, 2, 3. Just come here. Have fun with it. All right? Okay. So, and we don't want somebody who's like, I'm sorry, to be greedy or self-centered or selfish just to keep that, oh, I'm not going to share this with anyone. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you're not going to bless 5 people in 20 days, it's not going to work. You've got to be generous. Okay? I'm giving you the whole entire program for free. If you tie it up together, good luck with that. I kid you not, it's going to cost you more than you have, all of you here combined. Excuse me for that, but all your budget here, no matter how much you have to, because it's not because you're broke, or I don't mean that in any way, you know, pardon me, but the truth is, it costs so much to put this together. And it
do you see the ego almost, where he's like, you should be thanking me. I put this together for you and I'm giving it to you for free.
Works for you. You don't even have to do so. Just plug in, play. That's it. Enjoy it. We've given you a good ship. Just cruise with it. Don't keep it docked in the harbor. It's meant for you to cruise and sail with it, explore the world. Okay, you've got a lot to do and to enjoy. It takes you $25 under 20 days, and you're on the top of the world. You're 1 to 2%, or from the top 1 to 2% of the entire world or global population.
See how he's promising that if you join him, you will be in the top 1 or 2% of the entire population. You know, you will be the ones that make money in the MLMs.
Is that worth it?
So, you know, he sounds very much the same. The next one I'm going to play for you is actually a video by someone named Ed. And it is his introduction about AshMax. I figured after he yelled at us, we just needed a break from him for a minute.
Ed Moses. I'm with Ed's Cutting Edge Marketing. Just want to share with you a few words about AshMax. AshMax is a ground floor opportunity at this point. Some feature about AshMax is the fact that you have a 7-day free period that you can actually check out the business. You get your back office and your website. What's really cool is there's a 20-day feature where it's more of a challenge. You can find 5 people to join your team within that 20 days.
So again, it was mainly based on recruiting. As you hear, it's not so much about the product. It's all about recruiting the people in order to make the money, right?
You have pretty much changed your life. $25 investment, you really can't go wrong with this business. It's very affordable.
And it was $25, you say? Oh, funny. I thought we were supposed to be weary of things that tell us that they're only $25.
It's a very, very good payment plan. With all those great features, you also get great team support. I'm here to help you. My upline's here to help you. All you need to do is take lead and take action. It's all yours, man. Just do it. I'm Ed Moses with Ed's Cutting Edge Marketing. Thanks for taking a look. Have a great day.
And then it says, click on the link below, AshMax with Ed's Cutting Edge Marketing. Hopefully he's changed his phone number. People have to stop putting their damn phone number on the internet when they're in scams, okay? So that was Ed's introduction video, and yes, that was the name of it. In AshMax System Introduction Video, WMV. So he might be one of the very first supporters of Ash Mufara. And I'm assuming that he was picked up by Ash in GDI. So I thought that that was quite fascinating. Then, of course, there's this amazing video that Ash made to promote AshMax.
Money, 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 money.
Says click below and check out the 100% free money kit below for details. So, you know, remember, he's not at all about the
money, 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 money.
No, he's not about it. He doesn't care about it at all. Money. Interesting. Interesting. So now let's take a moment and let's talk about Freeway to Success, which I found he was kind of a part of in 2011. So Freeway to Success was an MLM program that promised participants the ability to earn residual income by recruiting others into the system. It operated on a subscription-based model where members paid a monthly fee to access discounts on everyday services like dining, shopping, and travel. Members paid a small monthly fee, often around $10, or again, more for the $15, I think it was, for the gold or whatever. They were encouraged to recruit others to join the program. Supposedly, members could earn commissions from their recruits' payments. The system relied on continuous recruitment to sustain payouts. The company eventually shut down, like most MLM schemes that rely on recruitment, because it makes it a pyramid scheme, you know. Once new members stopped joining, the money dried up and the system just sort of collapsed, right? So here is Freeway to Success, AshMax, a truly free marketing program. And as you can see, this was posted February 21st of 2011. And it says the system was founded by Ash Mufara, who is a top recruiter for Global Domains International, GDI. I swear he has to bring that up anytime he can, right? Ash wanted to help all those struggling online. So he made the decision to put together a system. AshMax has combined two businesses, Freeway to Success and GDI, both of which are established, successful companies. Are they? I don't know. GDI is a domain hosting site, while FTS offers massive discounts on groceries, household items, prescription drugs, and more. Get your drugs! Both of these companies have been operating for a while and are expected to continue for many more years. For example, GDI has been compensating their members for well over 10 years. And it says, we have all experienced make money online, and goes on to like say, come join the AshMax, you know? In 2012 is when Ash Mufara joins TXFree. Good old TXFree. Don't spend your money in other. Don't spend your money in any of these. Ash wanted that system for GDI to capture those GDI bonuses. That's right. Excuse me, that's right. He's been trying to do this since then, really. I quote the great philosopher, Art Johnson. Very interesting, but stupid, for sure. So TXFree operated under the guise of selling internet phone services, but primarily profited from recruiting new participants rather than legitimate product sales. Seeing a little bit of a pattern, right? In 2012, Mufara became involved with TXFree through his initiative called AshMax. The association linked him to TXFree's operations, which were later scrutinized by authorities. In 2014, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, shut down TXFree, revealing that U.S. investors had lost over $3 billion in the scheme. That might have been when the SEC found out about who Mr. Ash Mufara is. Scam Chan says it took a while for Ash to figure out owning the scam pays well. Exactly, right? So here is ICE. This is the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Office, which I believe that you guys would also call ICE, ice.gov. And they're posting about TXFree, so that's always wonderful. Always want to be involved in something ICE is after, you know. But as you can see, it says, Massachusetts fraudster pleads guilty to billion-dollar pyramid scheme. And this was October 24th, 2016. So the head of a Massachusetts-based pyramid scheme that was disguised as an internet telecom company pleaded guilty in federal court Monday to multiple counts of wire fraud and conspiracy. This guilty plea resulted from an investigation by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, And with the assistance of the FBI, so the Federal Bureau of Investigations, and the Brazilian Federal Police based in Vitória, Brazil, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the Massachusetts Security Division of the Office of the Secretary of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. James Merrill, 55, of Ashland, which I just found quite interesting, pleaded guilty to 1 count of wire fraud, conspiracy, and 8 counts of wire fraud. U.S. District Court Judge Timothy S. Hillman scheduled sentencing for February 2nd, 2017. Merrill's trial was scheduled to begin Monday. And then there's a quote here that says, "The significance of a guilty plea in a case of this magnitude cannot be overstated," said Special Agent in Charge Matthew Etra of HSI Boston. James Merrill is finally facing justice for his role in bilking more than $3 billion from innocent investors in more than 240 countries around the world for what amounted to little more than greed. HSI special agents will continue to aggressively investigate those who seek to profit by taking advantage of others. Beginning in late 2012, involvement in TXFree spread rapidly. And by April 2014, well over 1 million people worldwide had signed up with the company. This included over 20,000 people in Massachusetts alone and thousands more throughout the state. Meanwhile, beginning in 2013, Merrill received increasingly frequent warnings that the company was a pyramid scheme. Beginning in August 2013, Merrill began to take steps to change how the company did business. But Merrill never alerted the public, even though more than 1 million people signed up for TXFree between that month and TXFree's collapse in 2014. In December of 2013, Merrill wired himself and 2 co-conspirators a total of $10 million from TXFree accounts. Yeah, $10 million, not $108 million, just saying. On April 14th, 2014, TXFree filed for bankruptcy, at which point it owed approximately $5 billion to its participants, while having only about $120 million on hand, about 2% of what it owed. At that point, nearly 1 million participants lost money in the scheme, with a total loss of about $1.8 billion. Overall, these victims came primarily from the United States, all 50 states, Brazil, China, Portugal, Peru, other Central and South American nations, Italy and Russia, with smaller victim populations in dozens of other countries. According to the terms of the plea agreement, Merrill will be sentenced to no more than 10 years in prison. Merrill also agreed to forfeit approximately $140 million, numerous real estate properties, luxury vehicles, and boats. Actual sentences for federal crimes are typically less than the maximum penalties. Sentences are imposed by a federal district court judge based upon the U.S. sentencing guidelines and other statutory factors. The story of how they recovered a bunch of the TXFree money is very interesting. He's a repeat customer down at the SEC, right? And he stayed in the USA when 10 agencies were investigating him. Crazy, right? And that brings us to 2014. 2014, Ash Mufara got into something called Domain Cost Club. Domain Cost Club operated with MLM elements in its business model. While it functioned primarily as a domain registrar, it also had a recruitment-based compensation structure, which is a common feature of MLMs. Users had to pay a membership fee to access domain registration services at cost price, instead of just selling domains like traditional registrars. Example, GoDaddy, Namecheap, etc., right? DCC, Domain Cost Club, required people to join as members to receive benefits. Members were encouraged to recruit new people into the scheme, and DCC paid commissions for referring new members. While DCC was not officially classified as a pyramid scheme, its heavy focus on recruitment over product sales made it questionable. Its website and services have appeared to have been shut down. So it is no longer going. And I have a video from September 29th of 2014 called Domain Cost Club DCC New Account with the date.
Hi, this is Ash Mufara, and I just want to log into my brand new Domain Cost Club DCC, and I'm doing this live. We'll see how it looks in the inside.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice his name there is GDI Fusion. Because as he's doing all these, he is also still in GDI.
Now it's taking me live inside. And basically I just want to go to my account, Ash's account here, and let me check my upline first, because I was promised the top position in the company. Says I have no sponsor. Regularly and typically it shows up to 7 levels uplines.
So what it says is it says upline. Your upline is your sponsor, they're sponsored, so on, for 7 levels. Your upline can be useful for marketing support since their success depends on your success. And then in the upline section here, this box, it says, woohoo! You're at the top. There's no one above you.
Depends on where you are in the matrix, and 7 levels underneath. Unless you have that maxed out, it will open level 8. It's an infinity 4x7 matrix. So let me see my downline as of today. And I have 0 downline and 0 commissions, obviously.
And again, you have to ask yourself, was he still signing up 100 people to the GDI at this time? Why does he have 0 downlines here? A little weird, right?
Just one more last thing you want to do here. Check today's date in Google. Today's date. Google types for me. Monday, September 29, 2014. So this is live. Today's date.
Thanks,
Monday,
Ash.
September 29, 2014. I have my account, Ash's account, top position. I have no upline, and I got no downline yet. It's all blank, brand new. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.
So that was Domain Cost Club DCC New Account, September 29, 2014. And I couldn't find much else on him being a part of that one, but it was interesting to find that. Sorry. In 2014 is when we get GDI Fusion. This is the first sign of the word fusion. So GDI Fusion was a platform that was associated with Global Domains International, GDI, a company that specialized in domain registration and web services. As the CEO and founder of GDI Fusion, Mufareh allegedly aimed to enhance the marketing and affiliate aspects of GDI, providing tools and strategies to assist members in expanding their networks and increasing their earnings. It is important to note that this business was only marketed and sold to other GDI distributors. Due to that business model, it seems it was unsuccessful and eventually ceased to exist. Not much else is known about this business venture of Ash's. But here is, again, Ash's old LinkedIn page, which lists GDI Fusion. And if you look at his experience on that page, as you can see, it says Global Domains International from March 2005 to present for 20 years. And he's a master affiliate top producer. And then it has CEO and founder of GDI Fusion from June 2014 to present. And it's funny because it says that one's out of Dallas, Texas, San Francisco, California, San Diego, California, and Madeira, Portugal. And then he lists himself as international leader. And then we have this really fun video that is entitled, "Do These 3 Things and Make Money Every Time GDI Fusion." And this one's a little bit longer than all of the other ones that I have been playing for you. It is pretty much a full 15-minute video. I thought we would spend some time on this one.
Congratulations. Glad you made it here. Awesome. You're in. Now, how would your life change if you could earn $109,000 to $436,000 in just 8 weeks from right now?
So again, this is uploaded by Ash. This is Ash's video in order to promote the GDI Fusion. And we're starting off strong with an illegal income claim.
What would that mean to you? In this exclusive video, we will share with you only the facts, as numbers don't lie. And we've included baby steps with undeniable proof. In fact, you can make money in less than 24 hours from right now. And you can start earning today and every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. Honestly, anyone can make money online. They just need the right tools, guidance, and system to make it happen. Our program provides you with long-term residual payments which can continue for life. You never have to do any selling or explaining. It's all taken care of. And don't worry about creating a website. We've got you covered there as well. Now, you have heard stories of people being in the right place at the right time. But never before in history have multiple powerful trends emerged in the right place at the right time, combined with all the freedom and rewards that come from an ultimate online opportunity, fueled by the single greatest invention of all time, the internet. Introducing an internet goldmine. Welcome to Domain Coast Club, DCC. You are in the right place. Now is the right time. There is no other online or offline money-making opportunity like it anywhere in the world. DCC is simple, quick, and easy. Nothing complicated and no skills required. DCC is the perfect opportunity to transform your life and help others do the same. Thousands of new top-level domains, or TLDs, the future of the internet. See, the internet is expanding. A domain name is simply a website address like www.google.com. There are hundreds of millions of domains registered. So many more continue to be sold.
From DCC. I don't know why it's another.
Since 1999, we have been selling domain names the same way as everyone else, and we think it's time for a change. We want to be the first to provide you with domain names at cost.
At cost. All of this is so familiar, though, isn't it?
Top-level domains, or TLDs, are the names to the right of the dot, like .com and .net. Hundreds and eventually thousands of new TLDs are being introduced in the coming years, including names like .web, .plumber, .shop, and .ninja.
Again, you're like, all of this is leading up to OnPassive to me.
Now, anyone can secure a great name that actually describes their interest. An internet professional may want names ending with .website, .guru, .app, or all of them. No matter what business you are in, it is important to get in early while the best names are available. Here's a couple of new domains that are available, or TLDs. .attorney, .city, .wiki, .services, and the list goes on and on. You get all these domains at cost pricing. That's right, no more markups. We make no money when the club members buy domains. Nothing, not 1 cent. We sell domains to you exactly the price that it costs us. That's the same price GoDaddy pays, Network Solution pays, or any other ICANN accredited registrar. So stop paying middleman markup. Enjoy transparent at-cost pricing on domain registrations, renewals, and transfer-ins. For example, pricing for .institute, a 1-year registration, our price is $13. You can go to enom.com and pick up this same domain for $20.99. Or even worse, go to GoDaddy.com and you'd get it for a whopping $24.99. Membership advantages when you join our club? Only Domain Cost Club members enjoy at-cost pricing on registrations, renewals, and transfers. Standard club membership is annual, but to celebrate our launch, a limited number of lifetime charter memberships are available. Everything you need to know about DCC is on step 1 below. In DCC, there is real people who want to give you an honest hand. A huge fundamental shift just occurred in the internet industry, and this will influence the future of MLM forever. Nothing is as powerful as an idea whose time has come, said Victor Hugo. Hundreds of millions of internet users are being affected. Thousands of network marketers will rethink their current business model. DCC is a true game changer on how affiliate programs are done. Before you join any online business opportunity, continue watching, and you will be very surprised. DCC just launched worldwide, and right now, you have an opportunity to take an early position in what will be the next net giant. The world's first domain cost club offering an amazing income opportunity. While registering with us ahead of time at the top, you can lock in your position at the start for life, long before many others hear about us. So who are we? We are a collective of many of the world's top multi-level marketing leaders who have all come together to launch this concept. We are about to rewrite the rules. You have a chance to enroll at the start. There are no limitations to the income that you can earn. Only the sky is the limit. We are now open in 180 countries. Our universal solution is truly global and scalable, all in one complete and revolutionary business model. Nothing else in the marketplace can even come close to matching this. Every hour you wait, you're losing real money. Make sure to reserve your position now. Guaranteed forced spillover. Highest payout in internet marketing history. Highest sign-up percentages ever seen on the internet. Get paid semi-weekly payouts. No monthly fees. No dropouts. No recruiting. No selling. No requirements to earning. Either you make results or make excuses. Either you make money or you make excuses, but you can't do both. This program is like flipping a success switch that can last your whole lifetime. You don't need to be a technical wizard or have any technical abilities at all. Earn a minimum of $25 per referral.
Okay, so there is a limit and it's not unlimited, right? Oh, that's really weird because I don't pay any sort of annual membership to GoDaddy. And GoDaddy doesn't make me try to sell annual memberships to my friends and family. Exactly, right? Good job, Retro. I'm proud of you. Club price, I know. I all of these things being clubs, they're all clubs and they all have ecosystems and then they all sell different things out of the back. Like all these businesses he's in. Right? Like that's what it looks like. A lot of them have to do with technology, and then some of them have other things kind of thrown in there. Like this one's all about like buying domains, or then we also have ones that were about like getting cheap hotels.com stuff. Like it's all thrown in with these extra little things that you're supposed to get, but the main business is joining this membership and having some kind of ecosystem full of stuff, right? And it's just so interesting to me. No recruiting. No recruiting. Thomas says, I had some spillover once, got all over the carpet, made a heck of a mess.
Earn up to $200 for a single referral.
See, and again, earning for referrals equals pyramid scheme.
Absolutely no limits to how much you can earn. Viral network marketing growth. 4x7 to infinity force matrix with spillover.
Okay.
Special at cost pricing on all of our domains. We get paid every 1st and 15th of the month. Yes, you get paid twice a month. So your first payday is less than 2 weeks away. It has never been easier or more profitable for you. What you are about to own is a real game changer, and we promise you will be very, very pleased. You can secure your standard membership now for 1 whole year for only, you ready for it? $99. There's a limited number of charter lifetime memberships available for only $499 one time
Jesus
for life.
Christ.
But this will double once the early bird special is over.
Oh my God, you want people to pay like $1,000 for that?
4x7 standard matrix can earn you $109,000. 4x7 charter matrix can earn you a whopping $436,000. We learned very early on that taking people to
I guess to refer people into the club. So you get paid for referrals, signing people up in your downline, recruiting. Sounds like a pyramid scheme.
the top is more fulfilling to us than arriving alone. It doesn't matter that we already own our dream home.
Right, $200 on a $499 sale, that's a lot.
Cars, businesses, and lifestyle. The question is, what do you drive? How much do you owe? How much do you make? It doesn't matter how old you are, how educated you are, where you live, or how much money you have.
So much like on passive.
Fact is, the only thing that matters is your desire for success and your needs.
They're all the same. All of the MLMs are the same. They're like, we don't care who you are. We don't care what experience you have. Just come work for us for peanuts and do the work that we would normally have to pay a marketer and sales team to do for peanuts for us, please.
The truth is, we've helped thousands of people from all walks of life, and we're doing it again, but better and bigger. Now,
So again, all of these companies say that they're helping people. They're helping bring people with them. You know how Marty goes on about how none of the other companies say that? All these ones have. They all do. Obviously, that's a thing here.
and just for a limited number of people, we are accepting individuals and organizations who need financial freedom relatively fast. How does it feel 60 days from now and all of your financial challenges have been solved? How would your life be in the next 60 days if money was no longer an issue? The key is using our duplication system so your matrix can grow 1 level every week.
I don't know if that's illegal for them. I think they're allowed to like be like, oh, what if you never had any worries? I think that's kind of like the loophole that's legal. But then once you start saying actual like money numbers, that's when it gets iffy. Or saying things like financial freedom gets iffy. And you can't be like, if you join this company, you'll get to buy a new house and get a bunch of luxury cards and designer bags and that kind of thing. It's like being specific, right? But you're allowed to kind of be like, what if you never had to worry about money again? Like, you're allowed to say that. This is a crazy thing, too. This is like GDI Fusion and Domains Cost Club put together. So I'm going to have to assume then that the Domain Cost Club thing went under after Ash started doing the GDI Fusion. So they're just showing it to us again. I really need to see it twice. Yeah, like I didn't get it the first time we just read this. So everything's compounded because it's both of these together. But they just seem to concentrate a lot more in this video on the Domains Cost Club thing. More so than the GDI Fusion for some reason. Am I crazy? The 1 million, okay. It's like,
Right now, you have an opportunity to reserve your own spot and instantly receive your own marketing robot and website kits just like this.
wait, your own marketing robot? I missed that before somehow. Wait. Wait, we were supposed to get a marketing robot? Our own robot, everyone. He's been promising us Al with heart for ages, this man.
Our automated system flat out works. Act now to maximize your opportunity. This will be your passport to a successful partnership with us. Don't just read about our global success, be part of it. What are you going
Like, oh yeah, and you guys get a marketing robot. I'm like, wait a minute.
to do? It would be insane to overanalyze, overthink.
How come we aren't concentrating more on that? You made me watch the compensation compounded plan twice. You never thought that maybe you should elaborate more on this robot?
And essentially delay your real income that's waiting for you here. Insanity. You know what the definition of insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over again, then expecting something different.
Geez, the irony, Ash Mufara. The irony of that, though. That is the definition of insanity. So I think, you know, you're pretty fucking insane.
I've been where you are right now, and I know how easy it is to move on.
I'm relatable. I'm your friend. I'm relatable. I swear I'm just like you. I've been where you are.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
I promise.
To keep looking, to keep dreaming. I'm sure you will agree that there is an awesome deal on the
Why are they just dreaming about houses? Don't need 3 of them. Jeez.
table here, so don't turn your back on income for life. Most people who try to make money online will fail because they simply fail to take action. Take action. It's not how hard you work, but
Once again, it's like take action, do this work, but then it's all automated and we're doing it all for you. And I'm kind of like confused by that once again.
rather how smart you work. Make
See?
sure you make the right decision of success. And now you can. Grab your
There's 3D printed cloud houses. He did say he did 3D printing, so I mean that's probably thrown in here somewhere. Wait, which is the real Ash? The shouty one or the one who wants to be my friend? The shouty Ash is real. Listening to the same info in a webinar every day, expecting new info, is the definition of insanity. This is GDI Fusion, and it's allegedly like one of the first ever videos of it. And I didn't realize, but it actually does have an overlap with the DCC. So that was interesting.
Financial freedom. No marketing experience, no list, no budget, no time, no problem. We've got you covered. Really covered. All you need is our robotic marketing system, GDI Fusion, and leave all the heavy lifting on the system. The smartest marketing system.
So I guess the start of this was more about the DCC, and then this one is the GDI Fusion part of the video.
System ever created. All you need to take your DCC business to the next level.
See, it's so weird because like he's also still in GDI, and then it's called GDI Fusion, but then he started it with the DCC.
No other system in the world can help you tap into this massive internet goldmine faster than this remarkably powerful system. GDI Fusion is all you need. We worked so hard for so long to ensure your success with simplicity. Of course, we did it all for you. Experience the first ever created ultimate marketing machine to maximize your DCC business. Get your GDI Fusion copy today and duplicate our success. Sadly, the average person cannot sponsor more than 2 people in a 6-month period.
Really? It's funny you say that.
Let's admit it, it's harder to teach, train, coach, communicate, motivate, equip, and change someone's ability rather than just systemizing our most successful online modalities. Why GDI Fusion? You need a sponsor who is able, available, system duplication, training and support, guidance, step-by-step guidance.
You need a sponsor who is system duplication. What?
With a success record,
What?
multiple income streams, growth, and stability. GDI Fusion was created by Mr. Ash Mufara. GDI
Mooper. That's a new one. Mooper. I like that one. You should just call that from now on.
is world's top producer. We understand life can be tough. Are you going to make excuses or start receiving a substantial income every month forever? All we ask is that you have internet access, know how to follow simple instructions, and watch your income grow. The opportunity of a lifetime awaits you, so position yourself for life right now with our proven DCC opportunity. We assure you once
See, okay, so it's Domain Cost Club as part of GDI Fusion.
you stop and take real action, you will never look back. Let's face it right now, there is no chance for you to even make any money online.
GDI is Global Domains International.
Not even a buck. If you can't succeed with this simple, true, global opportunity that pays you bi-weekly and monthly.
Wait, bi-weekly and monthly. Like, you mean there's a month, like a monthly payment, and then on top of that, I get a bi-weekly payment, so there's like 3 payments in a month? Or you mean bi-weekly every month? You never know with Ash Mufara's wording.
Always on time, like clockwork. So what are you waiting for? Go now and register yourself and start changing your life today.
Do you think that he paid anyone with this thing?
You owe this to yourself and your family. Don't walk away before you've positioned yourself with this amazing opportunity.
Amazing.
Register for step 1 below. Keep in mind, the $499 special price for charter plans will end soon. The higher you are in the matrix, the more people will fall under you.
Yeah, I'm sure not many people join this for that price.
Especially if you are a charter member. You will have spillover priority of the company's house spillover, and this is huge.
But he really does like that spillover.
Here's a fact. Our current network
These facts that are Probably not facts.
Is well over 2 million members worldwide, and soon will be invited to the Matrix.
Matrix.
This is huge.
This is huge! Massive!
Do you want to be above or below this many future affiliates? The choice is yours.
Wait, are they all going to come stand on my back or something? What do you mean?
This is your lifetime opportunity. A man who has to be convinced to act before he acts is not a man of action.
Hey! We know that quote.
It's been said that every person has an average of 2 opportunities through their life. If you passed one, this could be your last one.
Oh, no.
So don't miss out.
Wasn't his last one. Spoiler.
Follow the steps below now. In minutes, you will be so glad you did.
He only sounds like.
It's never too late for a new start to become wealthy. Register now and unleash.
It's never too late, but if you don't hurry up and register, then you're going to miss out on it only being $500 US.
Your potential to maximum wealth. Income disclaimer. Individual results may vary, as we are all unique and different. The earnings of a DCC affiliate will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, and leadership capabilities. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. This business does not guarantee any level of income or your success. Keep in mind, success in this business, as with anything, requires leadership, hard work, and dedication.
A typical affiliate in DCC will actually make this amount per month. You're missing that part. And then you're also missing the part where it says, for more information and to see our full income disclosure, here's a link. Where's that? None of these companies do this properly. Start your success journey with us. Lock in your position now. So, yeah, that was the start of GDI Fusion. And that was do these 3 things and make money every time. GDI Fusion. So I guess it did start with the DCC. Now let's get into 2015 Profusion. Profusion was an online marketing platform that was designed to provide marketing tools and strategies to help individuals promote and grow their online businesses. Profusion was supposed to have offered a suite of marketing resources aimed at enhancing online promotional efforts. The platform was meant to provide training materials to educate users on effective marketing techniques and business growth strategies. Users had the option to participate in affiliate programs, potentially earning commissions by promoting Profusion services to others in a multi-level marketing business model. Specific details regarding the reasons for Profusion shutdown are limited. However, it's known that the platform is no longer operational. So now we have an Profusion ad that we need to check out.
Believe in the power of the internet and the concept of working online?
Honestly, anyone can make money online.
This one is brought to us by OnPassive Reviews.
They just need the right tools, guidance, and system to make it happen.
How would your life change if you could earn $22,000 to $51,000 or even more every month, starting just short weeks from now?
What would it mean to finally have the lifestyle you and your family deserve?
Forbes magazine stated that 79 million people in the U.S. will start a home-based business in the next 3 years. That's 26.3 million people this year just in the U.S. alone.
You have heard stories of people who've been in the right place at the right time. Well, you are in the right place, and now is the right time.
Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because, you know, we're only in 2015 right now.
To Profusion, the new age marketing technology. Profusion's cutting-edge duplication system was designed to allow you to build your income opportunities simultaneously and
Sound familiar? Right? Thomas says, you know what would make these presentations more enjoyable and persuasive? Bob from the Church of the Subgenius. I don't know who that is, but I believe you. Jelly Snack is sped up.
Create multiple streams of lifelong residual and passive income immediately.
And iProfusion provides all-inclusive marketing tools, trainings, and support at your fingertips. Every feature you need in one genius yet simple system.
iProfusion is the perfect system to transform your life and help others do the same.
Oh, this one's the perfect system. Okay.
You never have to do any recruiting, selling, or explaining. It's all done for you.
Oh, all done for me. What do you know? There it is. It's all done for you.
The science of recruiting is our major. The art of making money while helping others profit on the web is our field.
Again, it's the science of recruiting. That's your major, not making good products and selling the products. No, again, it's all about the recruiting. And that means it's a pyramid scheme.
With iProfusion, everyone can get paid daily.
100% commissions,
Daily?
paid directly and instantly.
100%
daily passive and active income from real products being sold across the globe, hands-free. In fact, you can make money in less than 24 hours from right now.
Oh,
You
yeah?
can start earning today and every day, 24/7, 365 days a year. Have we got your attention yet?
Yeah, but for different reasons.
How would you feel if 60 to 90 days from now, all of your financial challenges have been solved? We've helped thousands of people from all walks, and
Alp says that many people would be 20 to 25% of the entire population of the USA. I'm guessing it's actually more like 5% of the population, each starting 4 or 5 businesses over the next 3 years. Right?
we're doing it again, but this time bigger and
Hey, Susie.
better.
Now, we're accepting individuals, leaders, and organizations who need financial freedom relatively fast.
There's that word, financial freedom.
You don't need to be a tech wizard or have any technical abilities at all.
Oh, really? Been saying that for a while, huh, Ash?
All we ask is that you have internet access, know how to check your email, and watch your income grow.
Our simple to follow, proven process is ready to change your life.
We have
Again, proven how? By what? Can we see the proof?
decades of experience and hundreds of thousands of dollars invested to help you prosper in
Decades of experience in scamming.
life. As we believe adding value to you will add value to us.
This is your lifetime opportunity, and today you can have it 100% for free. No
It's free, and then it's 100% commissions. That makes no sense. Then what am I selling inside it?
credit card is required, so put your wallet away. In iProfusion, there are real people who want to help you succeed.
It is selling access to people teaching me how to succeed.
You owe it to your family and yourself to at least take a closer look. Grab your free iProfusion membership now.
In life, either you make money or make excuses.
But you can't do both.
Are you going to make excuses or start receiving substantial income every month for life?
It's not too
We're using reverse psychology on you. Yeah.
late to become wealthy doing business online.
iProfusion is your ultimate marketing system.
Is it? Is it?
It's been said that every person has only a couple of real opportunities throughout their life.
Don't do that now. Seems like you have many.
Don't miss out on this one.
Never before in history have such multiple powerful trends emerged in the right place at the right time. And iProfusion's remarkably powerful robotic system
Tommy says, I'm going to make excuses. You're not going to stop me.
is the only tool you need to start cashing in now. The best way to get something done is to begin.
If you have the will,
The best way to get something done is to begin.
iProfusion is the way. Sign up now for your exclusive free membership, and in just minutes, you can begin to unleash your potential to maximum wealth.
Income disclosure. individual results may vary. As we are all unique and different, the earnings of any member will be 100% dependent upon their skills, work effort, commitment, and leadership capabilities. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. Instead, they're designed to give you an idea of what's possible. This business does not guarantee any level of income or your success. Keep in mind, success in this business, as with anything, requires leadership, hard work, and education or dedication, all of which you claim that these people that are going to join is going to give to the business in order to make all that money you were talking about, Ash. But again, that's a good start to the income disclaimer, but then you do have to provide what an average person would make in this, and then show proof of those earnings in order to claim that people are making money in this thing. Otherwise, you should just maybe leave it out. Tell people it's new, you don't know yet, but I guess you couldn't do that, right? You're the king of enabling. The word reminds me of On Passive Review. It is On Passive Reviews. A seriously underrated aspect of all these scams is that they're apparently able to dominate entire market segments so easily, but somehow that domination will last at least the rest of your life. Like, no one will ever be able to knock them off that top spot as easily as they knocked off the last top dog, right? Right? I am Ash Mufara, and I am an invertebrate. From worm to honking nanner. Yeah, this is On Passive Reviews. They're setting up new channels, so I'll share out the link again after this stream on my community tab.
Don't delay another minute. Sign up now free.
Yeah, don't delay. Sign up now free, guys. Sign up now free. So that was the Profusion ad. Wasn't it wonderful? I'm glad that you got to see that. Now let's get into 2018. 2018 is when Ash does Pay Diamond. So Pay Diamond was a company that marketed itself as an investment opportunity in the diamond trade. Investors were promised substantial returns based on their investments in diamond-related activities. However, the company's business model exhibited characteristics commonly associated with Ponzi schemes, where returns to earlier investors are paid using the capital from newer investors rather than legitimate profits. Due to its fraudulent operations, Pay Diamond faced legal actions and was eventually shut down by authorities in 2018. The closure was a result of regulatory interventions aimed at protecting investors from further losses in what was determined to be a scam. It is now considered a pyramid scheme. And again, we've gone into detail in the past all about Pay Diamond, and I've read to you guys parts of the case before, so definitely go and check out those past ones if you haven't seen them. In 2018, we get to good old OnPassive. Now, OnPassive originally began as the Go Founders platform. And in fact, even today, they use the old Go Founders platform as a hangout spot for O founders who bought in with the $97. In June of 2018, the OnPassive LLC business was registered. Ash Mufara uploaded his first OnPassive YouTube videos in July of 2018. This is when many of the O founders you have grown to know and love found out about OnPassive and ended up joining. You know, people like Chris.
Stop going there.
Or like Marty.
If that's a cult, Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
Even Red.
Of what On Passive is, we remains to be seen.
You know, maybe even Susie. And of course,
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Many of them found Ash's very first uploads, which I have reacted to and will continue to be reacting to in my retro reviews, which will be going up soon. And yeah, they found those videos of Ash's and they were like, that's right, I want to sign up for this thing. I'm so super duper excited for this. So I have a video that is called Go Founders, the world's most compassionate community. Founders. Good old Go Founders. So, On Passive is an AI, artificial intelligence driven business automation platform founded by Ash Mufara. It markets itself as an all-in-one business solution that provides automated tools for marketing, customer engagement, and revenue generation. Sound familiar? However, On Passive has been widely criticized as a potential pyramid scheme due to its recruitment-based business model and lack of a tangible product or service that generates external revenue. The company claims to have AI with heart, which we call Al with heart here, and a do-or-die attitude, stating their CEO, Ash, is sent by God to help save all of humanity with their AI technology. Some naysayers consider On Passive to be a cult of personality surrounding Ash Mufara. I'm definitely someone that is leading that charge. In June of 2024, the website went down and Ash claimed this was a planned migration to a new website host. Turned out he owed AWS, Amazon Web Services, $3.4 million. Alb says, I would actually like to see the depositions these guys give. I'm dying to see if they live in the same alternate reality when they're under oath and talking to the feds, or if they stick to the script. Me too, Albs. It'd be really fascinating. So here is behind MLM, one of the first articles that they ever wrote about On Passive and Ash Mufara. And it kind of proves a few things about him here. So, a video on the Go Founders pre-launch website presents Ash Mufara as On Passive's founder. On Facebook, Mufara, right, cites himself as CEO and founder of GDI Fusion, a marketing team within Global Domains International. Going further back, around 2010, Mufara launched AshMax, a recruitment-based matrix scheme. These days, Mufara promotes various passive income scams to a closed group of investors who follow him from one scheme to the next. He's just like Marty, where he built himself a giant team in GDI, and then people have just been following from one thing to another, to another, to another. And that's why maybe Marty and Chris need to look into, are they actually at the top of this company? Or did Ash already have a whole team that he brought in over here, and they're actually underneath those people? You know, I'm just saying. 2 Ponzi schemes I was able to link Mufareh to, and this is Oz from behind MLM, include TXFree and Pay Diamond. TXFree was a Ponzi scheme launched in 2012. In a marketing video uploaded to YouTube in 2013, Mufareh downplayed TXFree's legal issues in Brazil. And this was posted in April of 2019. And it says, after collecting Go founders' fees for almost a year, Ash Mufara has told affiliates he's taking their money and quitting. Go Founders was a simple matrix-based pyramid scheme. On the back end, you had OnPassive, which was supposed to host marketing tools. On or around April 24th, Mufara pulled the plug on OnPassive's website. In a founders' private meeting broadcast on April 25th, Mufara claims he's been told he's a workaholic with a very serious addiction. And this meeting was called Founders Private Meeting, I Quit. So in 2019, he almost stopped OnPassive. He was done with it. He quit it, shut down the website, was like, fuck it, but then decided to continue on. So I've collected his little OnPassive announcement. These are the first marketing videos on Ash Mufara's YouTube channel from when he began OnPassive. Sound familiar? Unicorn Disruptor Movement. Yeah. OnPassive has always been a movement. So with OnPassive, there was a $97 US buy-in for O founders to secure their spot in the pyramid. Alb says, like most people, Ash should have quit while he was ahead. Maybe, right? Ash always wanted a big payday. That's right. That's right. The music choice. It was a choice, wasn't it? It was a choice. The company began as a multi-level marketing company, but quickly lost the MLM title upon learning of the anti-MLM community. The O founders were told they would only have to buy in one time and the rest would take care of itself. Familiar? Every day, the top leadership council members of the scam, the top affiliates, formed a club that they called the Leadership Council, had webinars which lasted for hours. Ash would often make an appearance and discuss the business for several hours per day with his O founders. Slowly, the company became less and less about technology and running a business or helping others run a business, and it became more about a movement to save all of humanity. In June of 2022, Ash turned off the ability to register to the back office. Nobody new has joined the scam since. Unicorns, that's right. Share the unicorn power. So here is another post from behind MLM.com that says, at the height of his co-founder's marketing efforts, Mufareh was running around telling people they could turn $25 into $2 million a month for life. So it's our belief that at the start of OnPassive, the buy-in was not $97. It might have been $25 for the Go founders. And then sometime between like 2019 and 2020, it turned into $97. But as you can see here, it says $25 one time turns into $2 million a month for life. $25, you say? Mm-hmm. This is why I say that I don't believe it was $97 at the very start, but it eventually did turn into that, right? Ash had claimed on numerous occasions all 50 products were completed, but at the company's peak, it only had a handful of products. In early 2023, they released their OnPassive ecosystem, which included free access to OMail, an email client, OTrim, a URL shortener, or as we call it here, a URL shortener, because, you know, Earl had to die, right? You guys remember that one? Earl had to die. And then we had OTracker, which was a website tracker, tracked how many users went to the website. And ONet, which was their social media app, their version of Facebook. In September of 2023, they released a video conferencing application called OConnect. They had created their own currency called OCoins, and O founders, the distributors, were paid $95 in OCoin as a refund because the company faced merchant issues and was unable to pay out commissions. And now when they talk about it, they say it was 97 OCoin because I pointed out that it was $97 to join and they were only giving back 95 OCoin. So they were short 2 OCoin. And Marty and Chris were like, oh shit, guess we better start saying it was 97 OCoin. It's been a weird time. O founders were able to use OConnect for free after this until the website went down in June of 2024. And the date it went down was June 27th of 2024. I remember the date because it was the same day that Ash's contract would have been renewed. But they claim that the site went down on June 24th of 2024. And hey, I won't argue them. They want to add 3 extra days that they've been down for. I'll just let them do that. In August of 2023, The Securities and Exchange Commission sued Ash Mufara, his wife Asmahan Mufara as the relief defendant, and OnPassive LLC for $108 million US for unregistered securities and misappropriation of funds. They say that Ash put the $108 million into his wife's bank account, and she had no reason to make that amount, and neither did he. Ash tried to have the case dismissed, stating that he deserved the money, so that's why he's pocketed it. The dismissal didn't work, and now he's saying, actually, can I please strike that from the record? So a lot going on with the case. I've updated on the case as things have been happening, so check those videos out. But that's what I mean when I say that they accused Ash of pocketing the $108 million of O Founders' money. And they also called OnPassive a fraudulent pyramid scheme. On August 12th, during a webinar, Mufara declared only God can stop OnPassive. And that was in 2023. The day after, Ash got the SEC litigation, which was filed on August 11th and sent to him on August 11th. So that was quite interesting. Very interesting. And that is kind of when it really started to pop up with the Ash Mufara is a god. Only God can stop OnPassive. Only God can stop us. No one's going to stop us. And Ash was sent by God. That statement was also made during this webinar. That's where the only God can stop OnPassive came from. It's because allegedly Ash talked to God or something, and he was like, I'm going to send you down to Earth and be born to your parents so that after you do 20 years of scams, you can start this company to help save humanity. And so, he came down to Earth, and here he is for all of us. Now we're going to get to this year. And it says on December 31st, 2025. I mean, on December 31st, 2024. It was on December 31st, 2024. The recovering Hunbot posted on her website, hunbot.net, highly recommend go checking it out if you haven't, that OnPassive would be rebranding to a new name, and that name would be Profusion. The next day, January 1st, 2025, Gersminder Dillon went to his YouTube platform to announce that the rebrand was a lie. But the recovering Hunbot got the name of the company wrong. It would in fact be called Profusion Tea. Since a lot of information has been released about the new Profusion Tea company. The company is registered under the name Profusion Smart Technologies LLC. And the registrar is Ahmad Sawafta. Ahmad was known to Muhammad Kamal before being a part of OnPassive. And Muhammad Kamal, as you guys know, has also had some drama with Ash and OnPassive. Mrs. Mufara no longer has a DIN, and therefore she cannot register a new company under her name. You need to have one of those numbers in order to have registered a business in India. So there's that. And here is the registration of Profusion Smart Technologies LLC. Right? Here it is. It was registered on July 17th of 2024. So this has been in the works since then. And as you can see in the bottom left corner here, it says Ahmad. Ahmad, they had such a string of Muhammads going for a while there, yes. But the Muhammads are going to want to leave probably with Muhammad Kamal. So, he is going to Ahmad to help him with this new venture. And that is Ash Mufara's MLM history. That's the history of all his scams up until now. And I need the people that are in on passive to really think about if they want to just continue this. Because when on Fusion Technologies LLC starts up, or Smart Technologies LLC, sorry, starts up, it's really just going to be a mixture of all of these past scams that Ash has been a part of, put into one scam. It's just going to be on passive 2.0, as they say. And as you guys can see, hopefully, from this stream, on passive has very much been a mix of the GDI Fusion, Profusion, TXFree, AshMax, GDI. You know, like he's taken something from every single one. He's tried on a few different occasions. All right, at least 3 other occasions before on passive, he has tried to have this company pop off and has been unsuccessful. Now he's been unsuccessful with on passive, so 4 times he's failed. And he wants to do it again now for a 5th time. Now, history does tend to repeat itself. And it kind of makes you wonder, okay, well then how long is on Fusion Smart Technologies LLC going to last before that too will just be shut down and a new one will start? All I can assure you that there are a lot of LLCs under this man's name. And now he's even starting to put them in other people's names. Is this somebody that you think that you could trust with your future and the future of your family based on this track record of all of the things he's done and how these companies he's doing now are basically a mixture of the past scams that he's been a part of? It doesn't give me much hope that there's going to be a great future here. Whether it's called on passive, on Fusion Smart Technologies, whether he calls it GDI Fusion, Profusion, AshMax, Pro on Fusion. No matter what the name is, the issue here is Ash. He's incompetent. Again, 4 failures under his belt. And he wants to just continue this. And it seems like he's making the same mistakes over and over and over again. He's not learning as he goes. The only thing he's learning as he goes is how to scam more people while using all the other scams that he was a part of. You know, he's picking up the wrong skills along the way. So now this year he's going to be presenting everyone with on Fusion. And I really do want the people in on passive to really think, like, do you want to do this all again? And if you've been here with this man since the beginning, maybe you joined during AshMax back in like 2010. You know, it's been 15 years. I don't think that he's going to be able to pull it off. You know, maybe it's time to really decide. And even with on passive, it's been 6 years. You know, and he hasn't gotten it right. In fact, he got it so wrong, the SEC wants to shut him down and do a director's bar on him. Because even they know that he's not going to stop. And once this gets shut down, he'll start another one and he'll start another one. That's why they want the director's bar. So when myself, the recovering Hunbot, or anyone else is speaking out about Ash Mufara and these scams, you know, and on Passive or on Fusion, it's because we have this knowledge of all this past stuff he's done. And I'm sure that there's stuff missing here. There's probably stuff we're missing, we've overlooked. I almost overlooked the domain cost club. You know? So it's like every time that I research this man and his history, I discover another part of it where I'm like, well, this isn't good. So you have to look into who the people are that are running the companies. And this is why they need to also have their owners listed on their websites. And if you can't find that on the website, why it's suspicious? Because it's probably somebody like this who's been through all these scams. What's weird about this one is that they know this. They know who he is. But they're so brainwashed that they won't go and look up his history, right? Google is a search engine, not a truth engine, as Marty says. But I need you to start being smart before you go and waste 6 years with on Fusion T. And that is who Ash Mufara really is. He's a man that has been scamming people since the early 2000s. Okay? It's been 20 years of scamming. I just showed you. 20 years of scams, one after the other, he's been a part of. And now he wants to start another one. Okay? This SEC case couldn't happen soon enough. He needs a director's bar. He has to be stopped, you know? He really does have to be stopped. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for going on that journey with me again. I think it's important, especially with the new information we have, so we can add some stuff about on Fusion to it. And just, you know, I hope I've shown you some things today that maybe you didn't know about Ash or haven't seen yet. So it wasn't all too repetitive. But hopefully doing this will wake up some people. Because you have the right to know who the person is that's allegedly in charge of your future and what his entire history is. And you should be looking at it for what it actually is, not what he wants you to believe it to be. Right? Don't let him manipulate you anymore. Stop that. I suspect Ash was in Laser too. Pay Diamond and Laser shut down around the same time. And like I said, I'm sure that there are a few that like aren't on our list that I just haven't found proof of him being in it yet. You know, we're going to keep on digging deeper and deeper and deeper. If they are out there, we will find them. Eventually, don't worry. Hopefully they can use this presentation at the next Heroes webinar. And that's the thing, is that whenever they talk about how Ash is, like they talk about him like, oh, he was such an amazing person that did all this fabulous business. And I'm like, no, he ran a bunch of scams that never turned into anything. Because he was charging people like $500. What do you mean? Like, that is his real history. And that is really who he is. And I think it's about time that people start seeing him for who he actually is and not just who they wish he could be. And we're all guilty of doing that with people in our lives. You ever had a boyfriend or a girlfriend like that? Where, you know, you're dating her and you just can't look past the person that you see her as, but she's actually somebody else, you know? We've all been there. We've all been there. And that's kind of what goes on here, is they look at Ash with rose-colored glasses, and it's time to take them off. Because, you know, this just can't continue. It's ridiculous. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me for a while we did that today and went over who Ash is.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
Not my friend, and he shouldn't be yours either. That's all I got for you today. I love all of you so much. Thank you for being here and sticking this out for me. I promise we won't go through his entire history for at least another year. I love all of your faces, and I will see you tomorrow to react to some Marty and Chris, because they've been having hard times, I hear. Hard times. So stay tuned to the community tab. I'm going to be putting all kinds of fun stuff on there that you're not going to want to miss. Lots of important posts. All right, I'm going to actually be using it this year to do some important stuff. So stay tuned to it, and I'll see you all soon. Mwah! Bye! And like always, we're in it to win it.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke. If that's the call. Hey.
Friend.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufara. If you're rude, if you've been doubting or spying, or we know who you are.
Stop going there. She wants to be the first to make us look silly.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there asking for a debate. That's the lady I brought out. Her debate was Screaming at Ash. And another Queen of Karma asking about why don't we answer the question. I think we've answered that over and over again.
I've been answering them all morning long. It's not the answer you want, but
yeah.
Call me Reverend Jim Jones, okay? Let's go to Guyana, all right? No joke.
All right, this is a great way to start your day. Come here and tune in to crazy guys talking about their experiences.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
I'm Mike Ellis, by the way.
And I'm your friend.
Stop going there.
Have a good rest of the day, everyone. Bye.
That negative YouTube channel has got more followers on it than I do on my own YouTube channel. It breaks my heart.
And I'm your friend. My name is Ash Mufara.
Stop going there.
Yeah, Queen of Karma's on there.
My name is Ash Mufara, and I'm your friend.
Let's go to Guyana.